Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm about to give you guys the ins and outs, no pun intended, of our next unit study, so stick around. Thank you guys so much for joining once again. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for hitting play. I hope that you enjoy everything that you see here at The Life of Tillmans. When you get a chance, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, share it, like this video, and don't forget to hit the bell so you'll get notified of whenever I upload new videos. All right, we are hopping into our next unit study, and I want to call it our March unit study. However, we are a week and a half into March, and we will carry this over past the month of March. So we're gonna start it this month and see how it goes. We are focusing on the human body. This is my love. I feel all of it all the way down into every organ of my body. I am taking a break, I'll say that, nurse. I used to work as a nurse full-time, labor and delivery. All things body has always been a passion of mine. I am a science lover as well as a math lover. So when the girls came to me and said, "Mom, we want to learn about the human body," I think I got more excited than they did, but I'm super excited to start this unit study. We are really going to keep this surface. You all know that we can dive so deep into the human body and it's never ending. This is an introduction into the human body. They're going to enjoy it. I'm going to show you guys everything that we're using, but it is going to be so hands-on, it's not even funny. If you've watched any of my previous unit study videos, which I will link that playlist down below, we always incorporate certain things within our unit study. First thing is Bible, Black history, free, what I would call like a fun storytelling books, and factual information type of books, along with hands-on activities. So that's anywhere from crafts to outdoor activities, anything that we can find that goes along with that unit study, I am always grabbing it. Thankfully, I did not spend a ton on this unit study because I already had human body books here available. My mother grabbed us some of the hands-on activities that we're going to be using. I had things that I had previously downloaded from the years past for the human body, and the girls were gifted some amazing Christmas gifts as well. So I didn't spend much, which is a huge plus because you guys know how much we love books. I am always on the hunt. I made the decision at the beginning of this year that I would cut back drastically on my book buying. So I've been using the library, which has worked out great. And I only grabbed one book from the library and I purchased one book for this unit study. I think I'm winning, guys. Seriously winning. I'm gonna start with Bible. And we have already been into this book. You have seen it before. It is Indescribable, 100 Devotions About God and Science. We use this book for every unit study that we've had thus far. In the front of the book, I don't know if I've ever shown you, but they have sections here. And in those sections, there is space, earth, animals, and people. We have studied space in our unit study. We have done people, which we're doing now. And we have also done a little bit of earth. We have not studied animals. But for people, we're going to be using this book to go along with our human body unit study. And it just helps it all come full circle about understanding how God created everything with a purpose, very specific for us, in us, and it could be no one other than Him. This book enlightens me as well as the girls. I love it. If you do not have this book and you are a believer, this is the book for you and your children. As a part of our Black History studies, we're going to be studying Rebecca Davis Lee Crumpler. Mouthful. She was the first African-American female physician. I love that because this is also Women's History Month. It goes along perfect with what we're doing. And we have found a woman doctor, the first African-American woman doctor. Winning. I actually have 4 books on her. That was by mistake. This is the book that I checked out from the library, and I found a page on her. She is also listed in the Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History book. I did not know that because I have not turned every page in that book, but I found it, and that's great. I also was given this book by my mother, and it is Black First. She is listed here. I have it tabbed. And one of our newest books that I purchased is the Timelines from Black History. She is also listed in this book. I do like having multiple resources for that. You may say, well, it's one person. How much can you learn about that one person? With each book, there's always just a little bit more that we're able to pull and really get the biggest and fullest picture possible of the people that we are studying. So I don't mind having multiple books about one person. We have also found some discrepancies too. So it helps with being able to recognize truthful information versus mistakes, is what I'll call them, in having multiple resources. So those are our 4 books for our Black History portion of the Human Body Unit Study. Now I'm going to move on to more of our free books, and I say free, they're more of just kind of like relaxing reading books, but also factual information as well. This book we've gone through before. However, I'm excited to add it back in with our Human Body Unit Study. As my girls are getting older, these things are becoming so important. And it is The Care and Keeping of You, book number 1, the American Girl book. Love this book for teaching my daughters about their bodies as they get older and how things change and what they are expecting. This also has a journal that comes along with it. I did buy the journal and I gave it to my oldest daughter, and she has completed every single page in it. It sparked some amazing conversation, tons of questions for me. If you don't have this book and the journal, I highly suggest that you get it. I am about to purchase another journal for my middle baby girl because she's getting to that age as well, and she can fill it out and they can hang on to those journals. They put their thoughts in there. It has some really great stuff in there. Ask them things that they love about themselves, things that they want to improve. It's a great companion to the book. The next book that we're going to be using is The ABCs of Health. I figure, why not throw in healthy eating, diet, exercise, all of those things while we're talking about the human body in a really fun way for the girls. Another book that we have had for a while is a DK Find Out book, and it's all about the human body. I love this book because it has questions, it has quizzes, it gives facts about the human body, and it's sectioned off. The pictures in here are amazing, and it's just on a child's level, which is really important when we're teaching our children, that we can give them information that is on their specific level of learning. Some of these books, even though they may say for children, they can still be a little over their heads and they're not able to grasp the concept, but this one is awesome. Another book that we're going to be using as a part of one of our main unit study books is this Children's Human Body Encyclopedia. I scored this book at a homeschool swap event about 2 years ago for $1. The best buy that I have ever made. Graphics are amazing, and because it is a children's book, everything in there is very simple. It is very understandable for the girls. They can relate to what is being said and the words that are being used, and they are still getting the level of education that they need for the human body. I have perused this book. They have as well, because we've had it for so long, but this book is amazing. I love it. I probably could have just done with this book, and honestly, I forgot that we even had it. That's what happens when you have too many books, but I won't get rid of any of them. Sorry, not sorry. The next one is a pop-up book. I don't know if you know, but I am a pop-up book junkie. It just brings it all to life. I got this book at Costco, and I've shown it before. I will link the video where I talked about this book, but it is The Human Body, a pop-up guide to anatomy. And I'm just gonna open one page and you're gonna be completely in awe. Look at this. Oh, and it has little slides so you can pick this up and open up to see more inside the chest wall. Here we are on the face, and look at that. Now, I have been guarding this book with my life because sometimes pop-up books can get damaged if the book is open too wide or too fast. I've kept this on my bookshelf, and I will go through this book with them to make sure that it doesn't get damaged. But I love it. There's another page. There's also the abdomen. Oh, it's amazing. And like I said, you open it up where there's an arrow right here. You're able to open that up so that you can see more inside of there. Our last, what I call factual book, reference type book, is the D.K. Smithsonian Human Body. Another wonderful book. This will be our main unit study book. And I'm going to talk to you guys about how we're going throughout the unit study. I just wanted to show you resources first, but it is wonderful. My toddler picks it up and she turns to the same page every time, which is the eyeball, and she just screams. But it's an amazing book, and this will be our main book for the unit study. How we are going through this unit study, I said it is very surface. We are going to learn about the 12 systems of the body, organs that are within that system of the body, the function of that system of the body, and where it is located within our bodies. That is it. It is going to be simple and easy and lots of fun. I'm excited about this because it's going to be really, really fun. But I have a third grader and a second grader and a toddler. And as we go through each year, I'm sure that we will dive deeper and deeper into the human body, just like they would if they were in public school. It all just adds up on top of each other with each year and gets more and more in depth. So we're starting out shallow here, but fun. And hopefully it will incite a love for their bodies and how to treat their bodies. And moving forward, they will learn more and more information about the functions and the organs and all of those things. Next up is activity books. The first one that I bought specifically for this unit study, and the only book that I purchased, yay me, is the Human Body Activity Book. It goes through every system or part of the body, and it gives you some form of an activity to go along with it. For example, this section talks about care in feeding your digestive system. It gives you some fun facts in the beginning, and then when you flip the page, it gives you a visual here, and then the activity is a crossword puzzle. Not a crossword puzzle. I don't do those very often. It is a word bank, a word search is what they will do. Then here, there's always a try at home section where they have to try some type of different activity to go along with that section of the body. So as we're learning about the 12 systems of the body, I will go to this book, find the activity that correlates with the system that we are learning about, make copies because I only purchased one book, and then my girls can do the activities on their own copy. The tot will be coloring and participating in hands-on activity. I'm going to show you in a minute. Another activity book is the Big Human Body Busy book. It has 50 stickers in it. There are tons of pages that go along with different activities. We have this book. There's a big book of green, and then we have a big book of animals, and there's just tons of activities in them. For example, picking sides is talking about the brain, and there's an activity that they will do to go along with that, and it talks about the different sides of the brain and what they do in a fun way for them. This one here on DNA, they have to go through and do some mathematic calculations here, but it's all related to the body. Not only are they getting human body, they can also get math and language arts and fun facts and science and social studies, all in this one book. I bought this at Costco, and I will try to link everything down below. I will also share the videos where I've talked about these books. I've already discussed these. I've had these books for a while, and I showed them in some previous videos for you guys. Okay, now the fun part, hands-on stuff. The books are fun too. That sounded really bad. The books are super fun too. But for the hands-on portion, yay, I'm excited. I'm gonna show you guys this really big board here. I can probably only show you a part of it, but this is an outline of my toddler. I was able to lay her down and trace her body. Why did I do that? Because I have these amazing organs here that I have spent so much time cutting out. My girls helped as well. They're going to get the opportunity to take these and Velcro stick them to the body outline as a part of knowing where those organs go. I have the lungs and diaphragm, the brain, large intestines, the stomach, the gallbladder, small intestines, the urinary bladder, liver, kidneys, pancreas, heart, trachea, and sinus cavities. I did not cut all of these out. I wasn't doing it. Maybe later. And I will link where I was able to get these totally free. I printed them on cardstock and just cut them out. That's it. This will last us forever as long as we don't lose them. I also wanted to show you guys, last year we made a cell model with my nephew and the girls, and this is it. We're missing a piece here. I'm not sure what. I'll have to look it up and see. But this was our cell model that we did last year. We started our unit study with a review of the cell because we've done this before last year. We just went through and did a review, and I was glad that we kept this. It was on a stick, but children get to it, so it didn't last. But this was super fun. We enjoyed that. Another thing that I'm excited about, and this was a Christmas gift from my mother to the girls, which is a microscope. We are going to look at everything that we possibly can, from cheek cells to skin cells to blood, hair follicles, anything else that we can find. We are going to use this microscope to see it. So that will be another part of our hands-on journey. The hands-on thing that we will have is this human body clay body sculpture kit. This will be mainly for my toddler. I'll have the girls help her, but it's clay and you're gonna build the different organs. My mom purchased this for the girls, so thankful to her for that. And this will be another part of the hands-on portion of our unit study. And the last thing, we have our human body model. We haven't named him yet, but I think we're gonna name her. I thought this would be a great way for them to feel things, even though we do have these. It just is a little different. This is 3D, it's perfect, and it's sturdy. And these just come off like this. All on the inside, it all comes out, which is great. This was another big investment, but this is something that we will keep for years, years, and years to come. So that is our other hands-on portion of the unit study. I have to be very careful. Ew. What are we gonna name him? Her. Let's name her. What are we gonna name her?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Body. That's
nobody. Okay, what are we gonna name her?
Let's see. Beautiful body.
Beautiful body?
Yes.
So you want to name her, just name her Beauty? Beauty?
Yeah, name Beauty.
Beauty. Okay.
Or BB.
That's good. Yes. Okay. Hi, BB. Welcome to our home.
Hi.
One thing that I ran into when searching for a human model is that they do not have the reproductive parts listed. We will be covering reproduction, male and female, as a part of our unit study. We're not shying away from that. And if I can just find the bottom half of the reproductive system for male and female, I will purchase that. But I was not able to find a full body model that contained that, and I'm not sure why. Well, yes, I am, but we need it in our homeschool. It's important, and I don't want to leave that out. As you guys can see, The hands-on stuff is completely overflowing. Pretty much this has been the most hands-on unit study that we have ever done outside of our leaf unit study when we were outside all of the time. This is going to be so much touch and feel for the girls sprawled out everywhere. I can just see it. The best thing ever. My girls learn best with hands-on, and I teach best with hands-on. If I can put my hands on it, move it around, show where it's supposed to be, it just makes it come to life. And I definitely want the human body to come to life. I'm hoping to end this unit study with a field trip. I will keep you guys posted on that, how it goes. And that is the gist of it. Going over the 12 systems of the body, putting everything in place physically, reading about it, the organs that are related to that system of the body, and the function for that system of the body. That is it. That is our surface. Lots of hands-on activity. So let me know if you've studied the human body. What approach did you take and how did your children enjoy it? I'm excited about this. But thank you so much for joining the channel. I hope this video was helpful for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel and click that bell so that you never miss another video again. And I will see you guys right back here at the Life of Tillmans for another video next time. Bye.